It's Everett here. I am in Schaumburg, Illinois. Today we're walking on a trail that has some spectacular art. And we're gonna look at a few. This is a really beautiful trail, and I highly recommend it if you're ever in Schaumburg. It's really quite interesting. Now, the first sculpture you come across is this interesting piece of work. I have a hard time pronouncing these words, so I'm gonna let you guys read it yourself. But this is what this sculpture is about. There you go. And there he is right there. That is a beautiful piece of art. See, I can't believe. I mean, you come into the city of Schaumburg. It's a suburb of Chicago. So it's just urban, you know, all kinds of, you know, Schaumburg is known for its mall and shopping, industry, just busy, busy, busy. Not a whole lot of natural areas around here, but actually there is a ton of natural areas around Schaumburg. You have all kinds of forest preserves, all kinds of trails around this area. So, but this one here is really a cool, unique trail, because as you're walking and you're enjoying the trail, you have eye candy, stuff to look at. Not only do you look at the beautiful nature that you encounter on this trail, you also encounter beautiful art. Just weird, unique things. It's kind of, you know, guys, I want to tell you, I have another channel called Cemetery Views, and I think a few of you people watch my cemetery channel, and I go to cemeteries and I look for unique tombstones. Well, I think I'm gonna make this channel kind of a spin-off of that channel, where I'm gonna go to weird roadside attractions, which I've already made a few videos like that, and I'm gonna show you weird things you encounter on the road. So, just like this. This is a sculpture of a large giant woman coming out of the ground. Now this was made by an artist by the name of Don Lawler, and Meg White came up with this idea. It's a 40-foot sculpture of a large woman that's stirring in her slumber, taking a dirt nap, so to speak. Now, when I came to look at this, I thought maybe it was one full piece of concrete, but it's not. It is pieces of concrete inside of a hill. As you can see, this is her leg right here. As you can see, it's just one piece that they stuck in the ground, and they got the piece for her knee, and they got the piece for her arm, and then they've got the head piece. But still, it is really spectacular piece of art here. Just spectacular. I absolutely love this. Let's get a closer look at her head, is what makes it really spectacular. That is really amazing. The detail in her hands. So basically it's four pieces: her leg, her knee, her arm, and her head. Kind of looks like she's been awakened and trying to get away from the earth, and trying to get out of the earth. Really neat. General gymnastics with some Roman numerals on it. That's cool. That is really neat. Oh, it's like a clock, and people are doing gymnastics around the clock. Here is this adjustable sundial was designed and built by Chicago artist Christine Rojek, which means behold the hour. It's constructed and painted of aluminum, includes fanciful hand-painted figures which twist and dive. Life is just a shadow, make it dance. That's cool. That is really a neat Add 1 hour, April till October. Now this one here looks like it's gone. This was Tongue's 1994, and it looks like it's been removed. They often do that, you know, in these sculpture parks. They, you know, change it up, you know, so obviously there'll be a new piece of art on that spot. This is interesting here. Here's a couple of interesting pieces here. Oh, this is such a nice walk. Now, this is kind of a weird object. Looks like a broken circle with a box on it, made of iron balls. This is what now? What now? 1998. Yeah. So he made it and went, what now? Okay. And right around looks kind of like Stonehenge. I bet you anything it's kind of has something to do with Stonehenge. It's just a bunch of, looks like marble. Vinland, 1999. Roseland, Norway. But it's just it looks kind of like Stonehenge. And there, let's see. Yeah, those are marble. Pieces of marble just kind of sticking out of the ground. Not quite sure the meaning of it, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And here's a few more pieces here. This is this is kind of a crazy. Oh, I see something cool over there. This is interesting. It looks like iron chairs. Well, that's what it's called, chairs. And I'll tell you, I'm not good at pronouncing names, so I'm gonna let you guys pronounce. Those of you who watch my cemetery channel know that quite obviously. But this is called chairs. Just a bunch of, looks like kind of looks like a stainless steel. It's got some images on them. Really interesting. This is a piece of wood. Looks like kind of an odd chair that they put in here. It's kind of a weird piece of wood. Huh, kind of looks like it's levitating almost. And here's a rock with an image of a face on it. I don't know how they did that. I don't know if they just chiseled it. It's called Skull. Oh, that's what it's called. 2000. Wow. That's interesting. That is not a piece of sculpture. I don't think it is. No, it looks like that. Yeah, they're working. That's not a piece of sculpture. That is a job site. That's funny. I thought it was a piece of sculpture. Touching Heaven, 1990. That's an interesting piece there. As you hear the bells in the distance, we're going to walk back down. It's a short little walking trail. It's a short little sculpture walk. But very interesting. They have another trail over there called the Woodland Trail. Kind of goes, it's not paved. It's kind of a grassy trail. But this was a very interesting trail. Very interesting. Very beautiful. Lots of art. Now remember, that's not a sculpture. And that'll probably, if you visit, it'll probably be gone because it looks like they're working on some utilities here. Like there's trails like that today. But as you can see, I did not wear proper shoes for hiking today. So this is a German inspired sculpture here. Looks kind of like a tombstone almost, doesn't it? This sculpture, Gothic, was dedicated by the Schaumburg German-American Society as a token of friendship and as a relic, reflection of the cultural heritage of the early German settlers who came to Schaumburg. This was made in May 1988. It's called Gothic. Beautiful. So that'll about do it. Right off of Schaumburg Road, just east of Roselle Road. The map, if you map it, you'll find it. It's a beautiful place if you're ever in Schaumburg to check out. And we will see you next time at the next unusual sculpture or unusual place that I can find that's interesting to videotape. You guys have a great day.